So starting off at number 10 is Injustice: Gods Among Us, which came out earlier in 2013, in April, I believe, and it is a fighting game created by NetherRealms, who created Mortal Kombat, and so it's pretty cool, obviously. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically a fighting game with characters from the DC universe, like DC Comics, and basically fight, and there's a story, and there's tons of different characters and DLC, so it's really awesome. Definitely deserves to be on this list.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Joshinator711 here to bring you guys number 9 on the top 10 list. So coming in at number 9 is NBA 2K14 for the next gen PS4 and Xbox One. Now, this game was arguably one of my favorite games of the year. There's just so much there to offer with the good graphics and all kinds of game modes that you can play. NBA 2K14 was definitely one of the best games for next gen and one of the best next gen releases. NBA 2K14 gives you the ability to create your own player that looks exactly like you and live the life of an NBA player. So, number 9, NBA 2K14.
Number 8 is Deadpool, which I think came out summer of 2013, and it's basically based around the Marvel sort of anti-hero Deadpool, who's like mercenary and really awesome. He's funny and kind of is a little crazy. So this game is basically about him creating a video game about his life. So he's in the video game, and it's really funny and it's pretty cool, and it's a fun story. So yeah. At number 7 is Arkham Origins, which came out on October, like, I'm not exactly sure the exact date, but it is a Batman game. It is the 3rd installment of the Arkham series, but it is a prequel about Batman's, like, one of Batman's, like, first years when he's still kind of a myth and is kind of a villain to the cops. So it's basically just, it happens all on Christmas Eve, and they have a lot of new fun characters, and it's really good, so check it out.
Army of Two: The Devil's Cartel is a worthy addition to the Army of Two franchise. Third-person shooter fans will feel right at home here, and as a fan of the series, I enjoyed the story. The biggest reason that I found this to be one of my favorite games this year was its co-op mode. This game provides co-op fun in its purest form, but the game not only scores with its fantastic co-op mode, but also with its variety of playable weapons, the sound effects given throughout the game, and its thrilling atmosphere. There are some minor issues with the game, and it lacks replayability, other than to unlock more gear or playing on higher difficulty settings, but the Devil's Cartel is a solid shooter with some key differences from most of the other shooters on the market. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag doesn't really want to be another Assassin's Creed game, and that really isn't the worst thing. It kind of just shrugs off the eon-long Assassins vs. Templar power struggle, which managed to reach new peaks of ludicrousness even after the bit of the second game when you punch the Pope into unconsciousness. But Black Flag stuffs the entire story into a box and just throws it into a deep dark hole. But instead, it sends you on a third-person free-running murder mission on the high seas, and that is really a welcome move. Great game, check it out.
Coming in at number 4 is GTA 5, Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, this game was one of the best games of the year, and it definitely was one of my favorites. GTA, it was just like all the other GTAs. Amazing missions, amazing character, and an amazing storyline. But a few cons were that the servers were down most of the time for GTA Online. But I believe GTA was definitely one of the best games of the year. And if you have not gotten a chance to play, go check it out. It obviously does not deserve number 1, but it's definitely on the list. So GTA 5, one of the best games of the year, coming in at number 4.
BioShock Infinite, one of the most awaited games of this year. The graphics in this game were so mesmerizing. I almost forget to move on playing the game, because I'm so into the setting. The story and the way Elizabeth interacts with you, and this game just kind of puts me in awe. This game was fun without being too frustrating, and with the combat and the challenges, it was just perfection. It was an amazing way to say goodbye to this generation of consoles. Kudos to the developers of BioShock Infinite. If you haven't played this game yet, check it out. It's amazing.
Last of Us came out on the PlayStation 3 earlier this year, and is pretty amazing. So it's basically during like a zombie apocalypse, but it's kind of like a different zombie apocalypse where like an outbreak, like of some virus or something happens, and they basically turns them all into zombies. And it's about your character Joel and your new like friend who's like this little 13-year-old girl, and basically trying to get to this one place, and you fight zombies and stuff and meet new people along the way, and it's an epic game, so check it out.
In our opinions, the #1 game this year is Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 is pushed forward by its legacy, even as it carries the weight of Battlefield 3 on its shoulders. The developer DICE is moving the series in so many different directions. Bigger, better battlefields. Really. There's more vehicles, more teamwork, and DICE knows exactly what to do with this. When you're in a full game in Battlefield 4 and you're trying to control one point, there's no shortage of engagement. The infantry cross bridges and hills, and you're gunning down other players, the resorts are crumbling, you see jets flying over you. It's exhilarating in a way that no other shooter on the market right now is. If you haven't bought this game yet, I don't know what to say to you. Go check all these games out. We'll try and have links in the description, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. All of our personal channels will be in the links in the description, so check them out. See you next time.